This is a build that I made specifically just to show you how crappy defenses are, mainly armor. As you can see, I have 74% armor, pretty high, and I haven't really spec'd into armor. But I haven't really spec'd into a lot of different things. I mainly just path on the passive tree. As you can see, I just go pretty much everywhere. It's not really anything too impressive. I get a lot of jewel sockets, and I'm going to go over iron reflexes and how bad that is, and later on explain why it's bad, and I'll show you on some bosses. Now I didn't make this build to face tank things, but it will face tank bosses pretty easily. I don't really get much damage. The only damage I get is a couple physical damage, increased nodes, and really I don't do any physical damage. I do mainly elemental. Physical reflect doesn't even phase me because I really don't do any. But I just basically path, get it done, pass points. This is Uber Lab August. I'm just going to let him try to hit me. As you can see, he has a really hard time just hitting me. I have 75 block chance because I get 50% every once in a while, and then when I don't have 75%, I have 35, and I have 49% dodge. But I'm going to go ahead and take my evasion weight, and I'm going to give myself a whole lot more armor. I'm going to more than double my armor. You see, he still hits me just as hard, even with double the amount of armor, and I'm far less tanky. If I were to sit there, he would actually kill me. Whereas before, I could stand there all day and he'd never be able to kill me. As you can see, the block chance here jumped up to 75. Armor was double. Here's the Uber Lab. I can just base tank all of his stuff. I went ahead and took off iron reflexes again, and now I have my evasion back up, but for the most part he just doesn't hit me, and then I can base tank all of his big hits that normally you would have to dodge. So just sit here, I'm just going to take them because I don't have to do anything else. It's kind of boring, but the build was meant to be tanky. I still have a freak ton of damage. Like I lower my damage a lot, and my damage is mainly lowered on purpose because elemental reflex still kills me, and that's with all my high resistances. I'll show you that I could easily get 90% resistances on all my resistances with just flask if I wanted to, and it's not too hard to achieve. The hardest part is getting the last 2% to your maximum resistance is by balling your gems, but you can just buy them, I guess. I'm too lazy to farm the amount of currency it would take to do that. I could also run 3 more Aurora buffs, but that would take me quite a while as well, because those would cost enlightened gems at level 4. But as you can see, this map, I'm going to run a level tier 8 map real quick, and it's got 15% elemental resistance. Now this is with me lowering my damage a lot. I mean, I'm running a magic bind jewel, as well as I put on Herald so I take less damage. I'm going to switch back so I do a little bit more damage than I normally would do, just to show you why I don't run more damage. And I'm going to put iron reflexes on just to show you how bad max resistances are. So I'm going to go back. I got more than enough armor. I got really high resistances, 84, 82, and 82. And then I increased that another 6 when I have my flask up. But I'm going to just pick off the sides of these guys here and just, kill them pretty easily. But I'm going to show you now what happens when I let big group come in. So you see I get my auto attack off before the thing hits me, and my life just plummets. That's one auto attack. Blade flurry attack. And I just pretty much almost one-shot myself. Now if I were to do a full charge of blade flurry, I would have been dead. Another thing that almost killed me there was just the shell, the fire shell also contributed to some of that damage I took, but elemental damage was huge there. This map I'm running, it has 40% elemental resistances, and I only take elemental damage, and it's a tier 14. I'm just running it to show you that even though I didn't spec into any damage on the skill tree, I still rock it.